everyone, so I'm back with another video, and this is kind of like a different video. I haven't done one of these in a while. I haven't just kind of sat in front of a camera and talked to you guys. I know a lot of you guys don't like these kinds of videos, so if you don't have to watch this, but I thought this would be a quite informative video for those of you who are interested, because this is a kind of back to school organizational video. And I'm kind of realizing that a lot of you who watch me are actually from America, so I kind of suited this towards your back to school time compared to my back to school time, since I started back to school maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. I don't even know. I don't even want to think about how long I've been back at school for. But I know you're, if you're in America, you're kind of starting back to school. I think it's next week, but I could be wrong. It's sometime soon though. So this is kind of just a video to help those of you who, like me, are very unorganized when it comes to schoolwork, kind of like organize your time better and stay on top of schoolwork and all that fun stuff, because let's face it, school sucks. And you know, let's try and help each other make it as less sucky as possible. So I'm just gonna go ahead and skip straight into my 5 top organizational tips for high school. Okay, so tip number 1 I have is to file all your papers away in a folder of some sort. I know I'm one of those people who will just lose any loose sheet of paper I have. If it's not glued in somewhere or like in a folder, it's gone. Like basically I will never see it again. So I basically use these big binder folders, and I like made the front of it really pretty because obviously I like pretty things. And basically I have 2 of these folders. One I take to school and one I keep at home. This is actually the one I keep at home. So basically, once I've done a topic in a subject and we've finished that topic, I then take everything out of my school folder for that topic and place it in this folder here to just, I guess, clear out my other folder for more sheets of paper. And basically I just put this away and take it out at the end of the year, or when exam time comes, when I need to study everything I've learned that year. And yeah, so besides that, this just stays under my desk. So this is like the first time I've got it out in a while. But basically, keeping all your pieces of paper in one area helps you stay very organized. It actually keeps your schoolwork intact, besides, as opposed to losing them like I usually do. So I do recommend getting a folder or 2 if you like to have more space in your folders like I do. So I'd suggest getting 2 folders and kind of organizing them in subjects, so getting the little dividers. And also a good thing is to have a different color divider for each subject, and then just keeping any spare loose sheets of paper that you have from each subject in your folder. It also neatens your note-taking books, so you don't have any loose sheets of paper in those, and also you don't have any, I guess, glued-in sheets of paper. I hate cutting and pasting spare sheets of paper into my exercise book, so this is a great alternative if you're like me and hate doing that. So the second tip I have is to keep a planner. So basically what a planner, oh, my phone's going off. So basically what a planner does is it helps organize your schoolwork, so you stay focused and you know what's going on in your life. So basically, my school provides us with a school diary or planner, whatever you prefer to call it. And basically what my school diary is set out like, here I'll try and find a page that I have a lot of writing on, so you kind of get what I'm saying. Bear in mind, I'm not the most organized, I'm not the most regular diary planner. Okay, so that kind of looks good. Okay, so this is what my school diary looks like. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got some writing here. And basically both these pages are 1 week of school. So on this side, I put in any tests, exams, assignments that I have due. And on this side, I put in all my homework for that day. For example, this little section here, I had a legal studies assignment, I have some maths homework, and I had a religion assignment that I had to do for homework. Whereas on this side, what did I have? I basically just put in that it was 1 week till my legal assignment was due up here, and also it was 1 week until my religion was due down here. So basically what I do is I actually color code this using one of these pens. I actually really love this pen. It actually makes me want to write in my school diary. As you can see, I'm not the best at writing in it, but usually on Friday night or Friday afternoon, I will write all my homework in that I have due on the weekend and for the week ahead. So I kind of know what I'm doing. It's probably difficult for you guys to read that, but I understand it myself. So basically I have this pen and it's got four different colors on it. So basically what happens is pink is basically homework. I only write my homework down in pink pen. Then purple is any tests or assignments I have due that week. Now green is when there's 1 week or maybe 2 weeks until something is due. So green lets me know I really need to start doing something about that topic if I hadn't started already, or just lets me know I have 1 week until it is due, so I don't turn to that page and get a big surprise when on Tuesday I have a math test that I had completely forgotten about. And basically blue is just any other things I have to write about if I have something on after school, if I have I don't know, if I have like a special day at school, like a mufti day or I don't know. Just blue is just all the leftovers that I really don't know what category they go under. So color coordination is something that helps me because I'm a visual learner, so I like to look at pretty colors. So I would recommend getting a planner, and if your school diary or your planner does not have 2 sides to one day, so kind of like mine had a section on this side and a section on this side, I'd recommend just ruling a line straight down the page. So just kind of ruling a line straight down the middle and then making this side anything that is due and this side writing down all your homework, if it is not set out like mine is, because that kind of really helps me stay organized. Tip number 3 is to have a study schedule. I'm one of those people who I have a designated time for any homework or assignments that I have to do. So I get home from school at around 4 o'clock, and then I set myself a time period, so from 4 o'clock until 7 p.m, that is when I do my homework or assignments. So you want to make a time of day when you're more awake, or you know, you're actually going to get things done. Now I am a kind of nighttime / afternoon person. I'm not a morning person at all. So that's kind of the time I study. Some people, it's best to study before school, but that's just not for me. So you want to set a time that's best for you and a time that you feel like you learn best. It doesn't always work, and you know, you don't always get things done and you get distracted. You just have to like keep reminding yourself, okay, put the phone down, get back to work, or okay, close YouTube, get back to work. You just have to keep reminding yourself that you need to get back to work. And so you want to pick a time of day to make your little study zone, as I like to call it. Okay, tip number 4 is you want to have an area to study in. Now I know a lot of my friends actually study on their bed, and I admit to doing it as well, but that's not actually the best thing for you to do. It's actually a scientific fact that if you do study on your bed, you don't work as efficiently because your brain associates your bed with relaxation. So sleep, I watch movies and TV shows on my bed, I read on my bed. Like, it's just an area that you really don't want to associate with schoolwork as well, because that actually just confuses your brain. So I suggest, if you don't have a desk, maybe investing in one if you don't have space in your room for a desk, because I know a lot of people don't have space for a desk in their room. Maybe study at the kitchen table or the dining table or in a different room of your house, just somewhere away from your bed, because what will actually happen is if you're studying in the same place all the time, your brain actually knows that when you sit down, you're going to get work done, and it knows, okay, I'm about to study, I need to get focused. So I actually do have a desk in my room. Another thing is you want to keep this area clean and tidy. That's a bit hypocritical coming from me. I know if something, like I'll either put like all this stuff on my bed, like clothes, books, like any spare things I have on my bed, and then when I need to go to sleep, I'll move all that stuff onto my desk. But you want to make sure you keep this area clean. So I like to, if it gets too messy on my desk, I just take everything off it and I re-clean it. and it kind of gives your mind a fresh start, and it makes you actually want to sit at your desk and study. Kind of. Does anyone ever want to study? I don't know. So you want to make sure you have an area at home where you associate studying with, and you also want to keep that area nice and clean. And my last tip, tip number 5, is avoid overload. Now, I am one of those people who will procrastinate like hell. Like, if something is due 4 weeks from now, I will start it the night before. Now, the best thing to do is avoid doing this, and that is extremely difficult because you don't want to do the work, so why not do it until you absolutely have to? But what this does is other schoolwork builds up on top of it, like you might have an English assignment due or a history paper, and then you start getting maths homework, or you'll get like a biology test due that same week, and you'll get this and this, and things will just start building up. And if you had started it as soon as you had got it, it would have been out of the way, and you just would have had like your history paper and your maths test to focus on. But now you've got all your subjects clamped into like the 1 week, and you just don't know how to handle it. So you want to make sure you space out your assignments, which is kind of goes back to the planner. The planner helps with that. So you want to avoid this overload, because I know what happens with me when I get overload. I get stressed, I just think I don't have time for it, and because I think I don't have time for it, I just don't do it. So it creates a problem in itself. So you want to avoid doing that as much as possible and actually get your work done. So those are my 5 best organizational tips for high school, middle school, I guess, if you have middle school where you are. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this helps some of you. If you want to see any more school organizational videos, study organizational videos, I'm not actually sure what else I can organize, but I'm sure I can organize other things for you, because I just love organizing things. I just wish I could organize my own life. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Comment, message me, tweet me if you have any video requests you want me to do. I've got a few videos planned out. I just need to organize them a bit more, and then they'll be up for you guys. Also follow me on Twitter. I do let you know what's happening with my videos and just my life in general on Twitter. So I'll put my Twitter username here, and my Twitter is @Francesca_Bear. So go follow me on these social medias. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.